r/AskReddit. If you met God, what would be the first thing you'd ask him? Me, so I can ask anything? God, yes, anything. Questions about the universe, life, love. Did you have a purpose? Will your loved ones be alright? Will the world? Me, why did you make FURRIES? Why do you allow children to waste away slowly from terminal illnesses like cancer while their helpless parents stand by and watch? Why don't you just talk to people on a regular basis so there would be no doubt that you exist and we'd all know exactly what we're supposed to do? Hey God, if the Bible teachings is right about you, then I don't like you. Nah, don't ask me why I should be allowed in heaven, you tell me why I should worship you? An interview is not one way, it's also for me to determine if I even want to be up here. Wait, you're real? Yup, and you're going to hell. Wait, what? Plummets to the center of the earth. Hi, welcome to hell, what can I get you? Why are you such a sadist? Couldn't we all just go to heaven? You're saying people don't deserve it? You're the one who made them, goddammit, pardon my French. Why can't I just be a cat with a loving owner? What did past me do to be reincarnated as me? If I took all the piss I ever pissed and all the shat I ever shat and froze it into brick-shaped molds, how big of a wall could I make? Why did you feel like the most convincing way to tell humanity of your existence and how legit and totally real you are as a god was through a bunch of old ancient scrolls that were translated and interpreted many ways, and written by certain shady old people who claimed they spoke through you? Do aliens/Bigfoot/Loch Ness monster/ghosts exist? I've always told myself that if I do actually meet God one day I will ask him that. In your opinion, Mr. God Sir, who is the GOAT, Jordan or LeBron or somebody else? Also explain the Big Bang please. And where did you come from? And who really killed JFK? And can you pull my finger please? Why do you keep using that plan of spreading your message through prophets that are supposed to spread the word instead of just making it appear in the sky or something in the local language? It first failed with Adam, then it failed with Moses, then it failed with Jesus, and then it failed with Muhammad, and then it failed with Baha'u'llah. It's never going to reach every human this way now, is it? Why the frick you created cancer? Was it a genuine bad job in creation? Or is it some kind of twisted divine humor in which they laugh in their immortality when they see a poor man losing his life in suffering? I'd ask if dogs go to heaven. If they didn't I wouldn't be a happy camper. A million happy puppies is all the heaven I'll ever need. What the frick were you thinking when you came up with the noise when foxes frick? I mean seriously, sounds like a woman is being gangbanged while watching a horror film in the middle of the woods. That or ask him for a huge favor and strike down Trump in the most humiliating way possible. Why did you let people die as part of your plan, especially those who had no control over the circumstances and especially those who never got the chance to be saved by you? Listen here, you frickin' prick. Can you frickin' stop sending people to hell just because they have their own beliefs? Were not completely devoted to me in every way, shape and form? Well frick you goin' straight to hell like the same sex? Hell it is. Wait, this woman had sex before marriage? Hang that bitch, she probably an evil sorceress anyway. Like, can God just chill the frick out? I was told you have a plan for everybody. So, what's the plan for the starving children in Oidk? Name an African country. I think if I got the chance to speak to God, I'd refuse. Like, if I spoke to God, then I'd know there was an afterlife. And after knowing that I'd never know if I was trying to be a good person in order to be a good person, or in order to get to heaven, and I think if you only do good things to get into heaven, you're not a good person. I'd rather not know there was a heaven, so I knew I was trying to be a good person just for the sake of being a good person. Did you create humans to look like you on the outside, then randomized the insides? Or did you change your outside appearance to that of humans after they naturally evolved and became intelligent? What a nice elephant head you got there. Can I touch it? I mean, just why are we assuming that it would be the Judeo-Christian God? I'm rooting for Ganesh. He just seems a little less capricious. If you're God, why did you forsake the innocent children who get trafficked and molested every day, and what about those pedophiles? You motherfucker. Grabs that shat ass beard bone cancer in motherfricking children, motherfucker. You better start talkin', bitch. Why the fuck is our world so shitty? Why don't you just fricking snap your goddamn fingers, pun fully intended, and give the homeless homes, the starving food, etc., etc. I'd ask him when the holy city New Jerusalem will come down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. I'm curious when that will happen. Why did you make everything that is bad in the world only to save us from it yourself? Couldn't you have just not created disease, and saved us all? Why do women get so bent out of shape if you see them in underwear but not in a micro bikini? I've never gotten a good answer from a woman, so I'm asking you. Did you really appear in front of some people, or talk to them centuries ago, or did every prophet just pull everything they knew out of their ass? If you designed everything and had to kill everyone in a flood because you failed, why did you have to come down, sacrifice yourself to fix a loophole you could have just fixed in the first place? Abrahamic or deicide? If the former, if you will kindly step off that throne so I can deck you and take it. If the latter. I understand, however, why am I here? First, why did you give an angel the capabilities to become an evil deviant? Second, why do you blame this devil for every bad deed? Do you not like to take blame for your own actions? If you really want people to think you're a good guy, why the feck do you act like such a psychopath? Actually, I think Stephen Fry answered this question better, but I don't have the link for it. What is up with this sudden infant death syndrome and kids with cancer? Not even going to give them a chance to live a life? What's your excuse for the Holocaust? Why did you allow your chosen people to die by the millions at the hands of a few thousand? If you're so perfect, why do you insist people go out of their way to thank you for any and everything in their lives? Shouldn't the thanks of puny humans leave you indifferent when compared with their actions? You tell us everything happens for a reason, but why do wonderful people die for no good reason? Cancer, heart attacks, car accidents, etc. Smoke some DMT or drink some ayahuasca and you'll realize there are no reasons to ask God any questions when you're in its presence. All is in the all. The all is in all. Why did you make women so complicated? I've been with my wife for almost 20 years. Some days I think she wants me hanging from the end of a rope. Then in that same evening I'm getting yelled at because I'm not coming to bed to snuggle. Men are simple. Tell me everything about Metal Gear Solid, and what 5 could have been if Konami didn't fire. God cuts me off. God, did you like it? Kept me waiting, huh? I would ask him why he allowed my mother to sexually abuse me from age 5 to 15. She only stopped when she died. I was taught growing up that God sees all and knows all. Why does he watch this kind of abuse and not stop it? I am 40 and I am still not over it. Can I have the ability to shapeshift, and if I do get this ability, can you make it so that if anyone sees me doing it, forget about it just a few seconds later and think that I am just whatever I turned into? Why do animals have to suffer? Why did they feel hurt and abuse? Why couldn't you always make sure they were safe and out of any harm? You created us, yet look what we do to the earth and the animals. I know you gave us free will, but why do the animals have to suffer? Well, I am assuming this is after the usual where am I, why am I here and all that. I would ask, why do you allow people like anti-vaxxers to exist? What is so awesome about you, that we have to love you? You didn't help much people. You let them suffer. Children died because of you. Mankind fought wars BCS of you, and you still did nothing. Why did you let people live in hell, before you gave them the heaven? You are maybe God, but you will never be my God. Well, meeting God would mean he exists, therefore souls exist. I would ask him when a fetus gets a soul and when abortion is okay or not okay. Not because I give a frick, but just so we could end this buffoonery once and for all. When Richard Dawkins was asked this, his answer was, "Why did you take such pains to hide yourself so completely?" And AMP, number X200B. How to make someone feel like a dick. Thanks for watching this auto-generated video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload videos like this one daily. I put a lot of time into developing this video generator, but if there have been errors, please tell me in the comments below. Also leave me a link to another thread you would like to see a video about. Have a great day, Alex.